What is up? Welcome to Weeb's Guild, back again doing another My Hero Academia chapter review. This time, chapter 320. It is Deku versus Class A. It's something we talked about last time. What did you think of it, Jose?
It was all right. Like it definitely slowed down a little bit, but I kind of like every moment that every kid had.
I kind of just felt like it was like this fight, like kind of like what we're watching, so predictable. So predictable. Where they're going with like the emotion play, where it's like, please remember this nice thing we did? And Deku's like, dog, I'm doing this for you guys. And they're like, dog, let us help you out. And he's like, dog, you're going to die. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much that's exactly what happened. I mean, we got a lot of Bakugo, which I love Bakugo myself.
I think they're saving Bakugo and Uraraka as like the last, the
I
last
think
hoorah.
so. I saw at one point someone put a meme up that Uraraka's love is what's gonna break it.
You think so? I just like he's already hurting because you can see in some of the panels that he's starting to cry, like when he breaks out of the big combo attack. Todoroki is like kind of fucking him up as well, but
Yeah.
it's still to the point where it's like Deku is so much more powerful than they all are, and they even comment on it where they're like, "Yeah, we know you're worn out," and like that's one of the only reasons this is gonna work.
Yeah, too bad it's not working so far. But I mean, dude, the panels though, Todoroki looks hella badass when he's doing a lot of that stuff. I mean, even some of the kids like Gyro looks cool, or Jiro.
Yeah, and they made it. They kind of like dropped for a second that I guess they've been helped by the Endeavor Agency to like become better with their powers. Did you?
Yeah, so it looks like they either trained or got some sort of assistance in like learning how to use their techniques in different ways other than what they're so used to doing combat based or stuff. Like I mean we got to see it with Fumikage and how he did Dark Shadow as a shield instead pretty much, or a way to capture him.
It was basically just like a lot of callbacks and like, oh, remember this nice moment we had? Oh, remember this? Like, come back to class. And Deku's like, dude, I fucking can't. Like, you don't understand. They're like, well, let us help you. It's like, and so I have to wonder, by the way, I hope I remember his name correctly. Where's Shinzo? Did he just not get into the class? Is he in class 1B or I guess class B
What
at
if
that
he's
point?
their trump card?
Maybe. But I feel
I mean,
like, I
yeah,
don't
they
know.
would have showed him by now.
I think they would have showed him, or maybe it is the trump card, but it's like I feel like the trump card is going to be Bakugo / Uraraka. Like those are going to be like those are the two people that are the closest to him. Like those are going to be the two people that are going to have like the final say in the emotional Deku battle.
It's gonna be Uraraka that takes him down in the end. And
I would
she's
say
just
so
like,
as well.
and she goes, I love you, bitch.
Yeah, I just I feel like it would be so against everything shonen if she was just like, "Hey, I love you, come back." It's like I just can't see that happening. I can't.
At the same time, I would like that.
I
would
mean,
be
I would
totally
kind of
okay
like
with
that too because so often we play the game with the shonen protagonist where we know person A, person B loves each other and they just don't ever admit it till the very end. So I
Yep.
would be nice to see that happen not before the end. That would be fucking cool. But I can't. I can't see that happening. No way.
I mean, I'd like him to break a stereotype or a little bit of a mold, which it has been done, but it's like not in a mainstream anime like this
Yeah,
or manga.
I just don't know because like I said, we've liked a lot so far as how fast the author's going, just like boom, 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 boom. And I feel like this is the most predictable thing yet, where it's just like, oh, we're gonna have this battle, and then it's literally Deku doesn't want to hurt them, Deku's trying to run away, Deku's exhausted, while they basically like emotionally try to get him to come to his senses, and it's just like a battle of wills, but where we know that one side is really the right person, like which is Deku, obviously, and it's like you should lean on your friends. Obviously, that's the thing that should happen. But it is like they will die. It's like it's a real possibility. It's like they don't I feel like I'm just a little annoyed. I'm gonna be a downer on the chapter. I feel like I'm just a little annoyed because they don't understand Deku.
Like I totally get where you're coming from. Like they don't understand him, but they basically want what's good for him. And that's where I see it is more of like, okay, like the kids are there to see, like, they're trying to get him to rest. They're trying to get him to do stuff so that they can transport him and make sure he's healed and he's got everything he needs to be taken care of. Whereas right now he's just going on he's being you know what? Like he's taking just energy drink after energy drink.
I
Just running.
I just feel like they're shitting all over what he's been doing, It's like for the past months, he's been taking this thing, like, zooming, and they're like, dude, it's like, you should have just asked us for help. It's like, you dumb bitch. It's like, you would have fucking died out of asking you for help.
I do agree he's more of like, I can't ask you for help. You'd end up dying. That's very logical for him to think.
And it's like, I kind of get, like, I hope they maybe touch on more about the training thing where they're like, yo, we trained so we can, like, come out here and help you. It's like, I would like, here's what I would like. They go, you were right in deciding to leave because we were not ready to come and help you, but now we're ready. That
would be cool.
I would like that, where they're like, listen, now we're fucking ready. Like, we're ready to be heroes. because Deku is so much stronger than all of them.
Yeah, and Bakugo says it right away. He's like, "Oh, you've unlocked the other quirks."
So it's like he's really cool, and it's cool to see how they do kind of like counterplay some of the quirks. Like they use the tape guy to counter the whip guy. So like I did kind of like that, where they're like, "Oh, I kind of have a quirk like that too." It's like I know how that fucking works, but it's just like Deku could womp them easily if he was full power.
Oh, super easily. I mean, he just have to float far away from everybody, and he'd be good.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see some of these like brand new moves, like Dark Shadow doing the Ragnarok move and things like that. But then Deku just breaks right out of it. It's like, oh, guess it wasn't that cool of a move, huh?
Yeah, and he was even like, he broke out. My God.
So it's interesting. I just feel like I don't have much to say about the chapter because it's going exactly as I thought it would go. It's like all of these people are just reaching out to him like, please, Deku, listen. And it seems like they're kind of starting from farthest away to closest. It kind of seems like it.
Yeah, it looked like what Koga attacked first, I think.
It's like it's just they're starting kind of with people
Or
like
Koda.
obviously if you take away Bakugo initiating it, they are kind of like working their way up the ladder of like, oh, we're not really kind of close, but remember that one nice time? It's like, hey, you remember that time I supplied you with candy dye? It's like, oh, okay, sure.
Oh yeah,
which was the lowest
Sugar
blow,
rush.
right? That was the lowest
Yeah.
blow. That was like blackmail.
Yep.
It was like, yo,
Fucking
you
sugar
come
rush,
back
dude.
or I'm fucking over Eri, big time, baby. And he's like, ooh. It's like, okay, well, I don't know. Well, sorry.
We didn't get to see Kirishima, so that that's gonna be in the next one.
They're like,
Your favorite, the Grape Rush hero.
Oh God, you're right. He wasn't in this. You're right. Fucking hell.
I mean, we got Suyu at the end, but I mean, I thought she was a better friend than anyone else, though. Even Red Riot.
Yeah, she's definitely like up there. She's not as up there as like Bakugo, Todoroki, and Uraraka. But
and Ida.
Yeah, and another good one would be Lemillion. Also, would be like another good one to try to reach out.
Like
to
I
him.
said, if my boy comes back, power.
Yeah, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think at the end of the chapter they do say like the climax should be next chapter, so hopefully it's not going to drag on much longer than that. Because I feel like when this kind of stuff happens, like when I'm watching anime or I'm reading other manga, I feel like when I get to this part, I get a eensy bit annoyed because it's like I know what the end result is going to be.
Yeah.
And now I have to watch like what
That's just a trope.
Yeah, I know. And it's like I can't hate him for it because obviously like it's an important scene to have. It's important to have in this thing. But it's just like, here we go. It's like, all right, let's go. So, all right. Well, I don't know if you have anything else to say. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
I mean, I still liked it, even though it was a slower pace. It was a little bit more predictable, but I liked where the sentiment is and where everyone was going.
Yeah, I liked it as well. So, I mean, as much as I want to be a Debbie Down on it, I thought it was good. It was cool seeing the cool action sequences. It's fun seeing all the class again. But I just feel like it's just a bit of a I've seen this a million times already sort of thing. And that's not the My Hero Academia's fault. It's not. So, okay. Well, thanks for watching. A little bit of a shorter one. Of course, let us know what you guys thought in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen at the end? We've kind of mentioned before our thoughts of like maybe Deku getting captured after this for being so worn out, or potentially just getting away and winning. Let us know your thoughts. And, of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so we can see you guys every week for a new My Hero Academia video. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.